Hello and welcome back to another fabulous episode of Tapping into Abundant Success. Today I have another amazing interviewee with me. Her name is Lauren Pearson. Lauren had the pleasure of working one-to-one with me in my VIP fast track containers. And I wanted to share Lauren's magic with you because she's been a little bit of a hidden gem. So, Lauren, without any further waiting times of getting you seen and heard and out there into the world, introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, what you do, and the magic you're bringing.
Yes. So, hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a spiritual alignment coach and I help spiritual queens unlock their inner power and unleash their worth through healing from and ditching toxic relationships. So, I started working with Vicky earlier this year, and she has just helped me to align, up level, shift the energy, shift what's holding me back so that I can just stand in my power as a coach and release my magic into the world.
And haven't you just done that? I mean, you did my 6-week intensive, and through that time, you'd gone from not really owning your power or stepping into the magic that you share, but you transitioned in quite a big way from very formal BACP accredited counsellor, where you're sticking to the rules, the regulations, the way it should be. But you were finding that wasn't in alignment for you anymore. So you have completely shifted. So tell us what you do now.
Yes. So I noticed that when I was counselling, I love helping people. It's my passion, it's my purpose. But like you say, it's just something that was just not lighting me up. And I felt like when I was counseling people, like talk therapy is amazing and I think it will always have a place. But when I was working with people, I just felt there was something missing. There was something more. And having been on a spiritual journey since I was like 21, so it was like 6, 7 years now since I started my own spiritual path. All of the tools that I was learning, the magic, the manifestation, the energy healing tools, all of it just like lit me up. And it got to a point when I was counseling that I was like, there's something missing. I know I can help people in a more deep and impactful way that I'm not currently doing. And my clients were still getting results, like they were still going on a journey, but there were some clients where they'd been through deep trauma.
Yeah.
And it was that side of things where I felt like incorporating all of the spiritual magic, the woo-woo stuff that just helped shifted things. And
Yeah.
so now in the work that I do in my coaching, I cut energetic cords, I heal wounds, I take people back to the point where it started, tapping into the unconscious mind
Mm.
as opposed to just talking it through. And the elements of both of those things is just absolute magic. It's fire. It's life changing because people are truly healing it now. They're not triggered anymore.
Nope.
They've healed it. And when they've healed it, they can step into the true magic of who they are.
Absolutely. And that is where you have found your soul's purpose ultimately. It's gone from, well, this is good, and yeah, it's all right, but oh shit, this lights me up. This is amazing. And you've done that journey in quite a, it's not been like wave a magic wand and go, oh, you're done, it's sorted. It's been more of a gentle transitional journey. Even though you're with me in the fast track and we were working quite intensely at moving you forward, you have done it in a very gentle way. So that was really interesting. But in terms of tapping into abundant success, Lauren, what would you say was one of the biggest insights you've had in your business so far in regards to tapping into success?
I think, well, I always think success is a funny word because it's so subjective, right? And it can mean totally different things to whoever you're asking.
Yeah.
So to me, what felt like a huge success and something that I took away was actually unlocking my own magic. And when I say that, I mean like it was like I built a stronger relationship to myself. My intuition just skyrocketed working with you because, as well, like you were telling me things that I'd already had intuitive nudges about, and I was thinking, I bloody knew it. I knew it.
It was
But
confirmation,
again,
wasn't it? It was there. It was the confirmation of, oh, you need to be doing this. How come you're not doing that? And you go, I knew I should have been doing that. And it's having
yeah,
those insights. But our work aside, I mean, because you did some magic work with me, and it was so wonderful to watch you go through that transition as well. But on another kind of spin of the tail here, you've done a lot of this work for yourself as well, to be able to go out there and meet new clients and generate your business in the way that you want to do. I mean, you've hosted masterclasses, you've created,
yeah.
yeah, you created freebies, didn't you? You know, you've done quite a lot of stuff. So in terms of your own business growth, I mean, when did you start up again? I can't remember. When was your startup date?
It was January this year.
So in since January this year, you have got like crystal clarity on your niche, which most people will take 3, maybe even 4 years to get. So you've already collapsed major time there. You've onboarded new clients, and are you happy with where you're at right now and moving into the next steps?
Yes, I feel like I am right on the verge of where I am because I know when we finished working together, I was in the star seed niche,
Yeah.
and going down that angle. And that really helped me to step into and reclaim my spiritual power. And it was a stepping stone to where I've transitioned now into like working with spiritual queens
Yeah.
and just niching even further down into relationships because that's where we were going, right? And I think, you made a really good point about how like it's been like a journey, and it's like you also energetically have to catch up to it too. And so yeah, it was like star seeds, then it's empathic star seeds, and then the empathy was what caught me. So then that's what led me down to empath there, like with narcissists and relationships. And then I was like, wow, spiritual queens, toxic relationships. Got it.
Yeah, and it is a journey. And something that I noticed with you as well is you didn't just stop every time you had a change of direction, even if it didn't feel 100% clear. You're like, no, this feels good, even though there's a little something here I could add in. I'm not sure what that is yet, but you did something that most people don't do, and you kept moving regardless. You kept showing up regardless, and you allowed yourself to be in that leadership mindset of, I'm not sure where this is going to lead me right now, but I'm going to flow with it anyway. And I feel that that was a massive part of your specific journey to success there. So in the terms of the 10 months that you have now been a CEO, what would you say your biggest part of that journey would be so far?
Oh, I think it is the personal growth, I think, that comes with it because, you know, to run a business and to start a business, you know, it it is coming from like a place of purpose,
Mhm.
ideas that you have, and wanting to do all of the things, wanting to get all of the clients and all of the things like that. But you have to embody that CEO energy before
And I
any of
love
that can
that.
happen.
I totally love that. And okay, so I'm going to ask you to expand a little bit on this because I know what you mean. I've
Yeah.
taken you on that journey of embodiment, but some of the listeners might not truly understand that to tap into abundant success, whatever that may mean to you, you have to do a level of embodiment. So Lauren, talk me through what that embodiment shift done for you.
It's upgraded my money mindset because, again, you want to run a business. Okay, how much are you going to charge? How much do you think you are worth? That is a huge thing. Not only that, but why you? You have to have the worth, the confidence behind it, because if you don't believe in what you're selling and what the magic that you're doing within your coaching, how is anybody else going to see that? Then there's all like the intuitive stuff that we've been talking about, what feels right. And for me, like I'm a generator in my human design. I'm led by my sacral. So if it doesn't light me the fuck up, it's a hell no.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of my journey too, with working with you. And like, you were saying about the frustration kicks in because something's not quite right. How can we get back into alignment? What do we need to do? And then it would light me up again. And this is a huge sign for me as well. So it's all of these things that that come under that umbrella of personal growth, right?
Absolutely.
To be in that energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I will just add in here for anyone that might be considering embodiment and trying to like, oh, I'm just going to go and embody that. Okay, it's actually not that easy to do. And there are some steps you need to follow. So here's like a little quick deep brief. One, you need to find safety and stabilization in your energetic nervous system about having what the fuck you want. If that level of safety is not there, you will not be able to embody it and bring it in, and you will constantly reject it and repel it. Step 2 is knowing clarity. What do you actually want? Not what you think you want, what your heart truly wants. And then you can do the embodiment work. Because if you think you want it, but it's not in alignment with your soul's purpose and your soul's movement, then you're going to reject it and you're going to be in that misaligned space. And one more tip before I wrap up and hand you back to Lauren here is make sure you are loving what you do. Yeah. I hear it and see it every single day with entrepreneurs where they're like, oh, well, I'm trying to embody it and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. And unfortunately, now this rubs people up the wrong way. When you're in a space of trying, you are not in a space of doing, you are not in a space of being, you're in a space of lack and scarcity. So shift those things out, step back into your power, own your shizzle, wake the fuck up, and then you can start to embody what you truly want. But it really does come from a heart-centered space. And one more thing, actually, that I did forget to tell you is this. When you're focusing beyond where you are in the here and now, that's where you will thrive more. Look at the bigger picture, the bigger mission, and the bigger purpose where you are going to have a place of service to be the change maker that your heart's craving you to be. So take that, write it down. I forgot it, so I'm not going to be able to repeat it, but we're going to move back over to Lauren.
Yeah, and just a quick like add on to there, it's almost like, well, when you envision that CEO version of you,
Yeah,
what are the things that she or he is doing that you're currently not?
yeah, totally. I love that as well, because we do forget, don't we? We forget to, when you're in the moment, you forget to look to the bigger picture. This is the person I'm becoming. But what you're actually doing is you're unlearning all the shit that's not you, and you are just stepping more into you. So thank you, Lauren, for sharing that. Okay, let's shake things up a little bit here. Lauren, I want you to take a moment to just think about holding a magic wand right now, right? You have this magic wand in your hand, and there's all these people listening into this podcast, and you're going to be able to give them a gift. What is that gift going to be?
The first thing that popped into my head, and it's something that is like just really simple, but it's having fun. And what I mean by that is, and we've kind of touched on it, right? It's not chasing, It's not doing things from a place of lack, but how can you make this journey fun?
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you so much for bringing that gift to the world. And I hope everyone that's listening in right now is going, yes, I want to have more fun. So, what I suggest we do to wrap up this is how about we bring in a little bit of EFT so everyone out there can choose to embody more fun so they can step into their CEO selves that little bit more. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you fancy joining me?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're just going to start by, okay. For those, we're going to start tapping on the side of the hand. But for those that have never done EFT before, emotional freedom technique, by participating in this, you're taking full responsibility for yourself because I can't take responsibility for you through a screen when you're watching it on replay. That's for one, right? And secondly, this is energy psychology. It's allowing you to rewire your brain, shift any stagnant energy, and allow you to reclaim your emotions so they don't overpower you anymore. So by tapping on the side of the hand or any other points in the body, you are agreeing to take full responsibility for your little mini transformation in this moment, okay? And I think everyone can benefit from a little bit more fun. So let's make this as fun as possible. Bring your best humor, right? So, Lauren, are you okay to be my echo?
Yeah.
Fabulous, right? Even though sometimes I forget to have fun in my business.
Sometimes I forget to have fun in my business.
It gets so goddamn serious.
It gets so goddamn serious.
And that sucks.
And that sucks.
Because I forgot to have fun.
Because I forgot to have fun.
But I choose to deeply and completely.
But I choose to deeply and completely
Change this pattern now.
Change this pattern now.
Even though sometimes I forget to have fun.
Sometimes I forget to have fun.
And sometimes I forget that I can have fun.
And sometimes I forget that I can have fun.
My business, my rules, baby.
My business, my rules, baby.
I open to deeply and completely.
I open to deeply and completely.
Add more fun into my business now.
Add more fun into my business now.
Eyebrow. It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
Side of the eye. It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
Under the eye. It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
Under the nose. It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
It's safe for me to have more fun in my business.
Chin. I can have fun.
I can have fun.
Collarbone. I can open my diary today.
I can open my diary today.
Under the arm. And I can add fun into my diary.
And I can add fun into my diary.
Top of the head. I can be really creative.
I can be really creative.
Eyebrow. I could have more fun with my customers.
I can have more fun with my customers.
Side of the eye. I can have more fun in my marketing.
I can have more fun in my marketing.
Under the eye. I can have way more fun with my money manifesting.
I can have way more fun with my money manifesting.
Under the nose. If only I could release the pressure.
If only I could release the pressure.
Chin. I can choose to release the pressure.
I can choose to release the pressure.
Collarbone. I can choose to release the pressure.
I can choose to release the pressure.
Under the arm. I choose to release that pressure.
I choose to release that pressure.
The head. It's safe for me to have fun.
It's safe for me to have fun.
Eyebrow. In my business.
In my business.
Side of the eye and outside of my business.
And outside of my business.
Under the eye. I can embody fun as a CEO.
I can embody fun as a CEO.
Under the nose. How amazing would that be?
How amazing would that be?
Chin. Releasing all that pressure.
Releasing all of that pressure.
Collarbone. So I can breathe more deeply.
So I can breathe more deeply.
Under the arm. I can have more fun.
I can have more fun.
Top of the head. I can allow humor into my business.
I can allow humor into my business.
Eyebrow. I am the boss.
I am the boss.
Side of the eye. I choose to consciously make more effort.
I choose to consciously make more effort.
Under the eye. To have more fun.
To have more fun.
Under the nose. And be creative about that.
And be creative about that.
Chin. And allow fun to flow.
I allow fun to flow.
And just sitting with that and visualizing it, just closing your eyes and just imagine yourself having fun in your business. What does that look like? What does it feel like? Who are you as the fun CEO? You create success by having fun. Sitting with that, feeling with that, connecting with that, and bringing more of that into your energetic vibration. Breathing in and breathing out. So for those of you that have not done EFT before, you might be feeling a little bit lightheaded. You might be feeling a little bit strange. That's okay. That's perfectly normal. Don't panic. But if you need to reach out to me, come find me on the Spiritual Entrepreneur Hub. Tell me which episode you've listened to and which tapping you did, and I will guide you from there. Okay, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water today. And most of all, go and have some fun. Lauren, is there anything else you'd love to share with us before we wrap up today? How did you find that EFT tapping for a start?
Amazing. I always love EFT just for shifting the energy, getting yourself out of a funk, and just reminding yourself to have fun.
Absolutely. I love getting creative in business. So on that note, thank you ever so much for listening in. Don't forget to catch up on the next episodes that are coming out. Stay tuned, subscribe, come check us out on Instagram. Lauren, what's your Instagram handle?
It's at Alignment with Lauren on Instagram.
There you go. Go and check Lauren out at Alignment with Lauren, especially if you are a spiritual queen. She's waiting for you. So on that note, thank you for listening to Tapping into Abundant Success. Can't wait for the next episode. Bye-bye for now.